Hey viewers, welcome back to our channel, TalkStream English, and another great video to boost your speaking skills. This episode gives you a charmed conversation between Jane and Sarah, and you guys learn more vocabulary words and phrases. Let's start. Jane walked into the cozy coffee shop, the scent of freshly brewed coffee enveloping her like a warm hug. She glanced around, spotting Sarah sitting at a corner table, engrossed in a book. A soft smile spread across Jane's face as she made her way over. "Hey, Sarah," Jane greeted, setting her bag down on an empty chair. Sarah looked up, her eyes lighting up with recognition. "Jane, it's so good to see you." She stood up, and they shared a brief hug before settling back into their seats. "How long has it been?" Jane asked, waving at the barista who nodded back, indicating he'd bring her usual order. "Too long," Sarah replied, closing her book and setting it aside. "How have you been?" Jane sighed, a mix of contentment and weariness in her expression. "Busy. Work has been a bit of a whirlwind lately, but I'm managing. What about you?" Sarah leaned back in her chair, her fingers idly tracing the rim of her coffee cup. "I've been good, trying to find a balance between work and personal projects. You know how it is." Jane nodded. "Absolutely. It's a constant juggle." She paused as the barista brought over her coffee, thanking him with a smile. "Thanks," Jane said to the barista, before turning her attention back to Sarah. "So tell me about these personal projects. Anything exciting?" Sarah's eyes sparkled with enthusiasm. "Actually, yes. I've started working on a novel. It's something I've always wanted to do, but never found the time for. Now I'm making it a priority." Jane's face lit up with genuine interest. "That's amazing, Sarah. What's it about?" "It's a bit of a mystery thriller," Sarah explained, her excitement palpable. "Set in a small town with all these dark secrets waiting to be uncovered. I'm really enjoying the process so far." "That sounds fantastic," Jane said. "I can't wait to read it. Do you have a title yet?" "Not yet," Sarah admitted with a chuckle. "Titles are hard. I keep changing my mind." Jane laughed. "I can imagine, but I'm sure you'll come up with something perfect. You always do." Sarah smiled appreciatively. "Thanks, Jane. That means a lot coming from you." They continued chatting about Sarah's novel, with Jane asking questions and offering encouragement. The conversation flowed easily, a testament to their long-standing friendship. "Enough about me," Sarah said after a while. "What's been going on in your life?" Jane took a sip of her coffee, gathering her thoughts. "Well, you know how I've been wanting to travel more. I finally took the plunge and booked a trip to Italy." Sarah's eyes widened. "That's amazing. When do you leave?" "Next month," Jane replied, a mixture of excitement and nervousness in her voice. "I've always dreamed of going, and I decided it was time to make it happen." "Good for you," Sarah said, reaching across the table to squeeze Jane's hand. "You're going to have the best time. Italy is beautiful." "I can't wait," Jane said, her eyes glowing with anticipation. "I've been reading up on all the places I want to visit. Rome, Florence, Venice. It's going to be incredible." They spent the next hour talking about Jane's upcoming trip, with Sarah sharing travel tips and recommendations from her own experiences. The conversation was filled with laughter and excitement, both of them caught up in the joy of planning and dreaming. As the afternoon sun dipped lower in the sky, casting a warm glow through the coffee shop windows, Jane and Sarah fell into a comfortable silence. It was a silence born of deep friendship, the kind that didn't need to be filled with words. After a few moments, Sarah spoke again. "Jane, I'm really glad we did this. I've missed our talks." "Me too," Jane said softly. "Life gets so busy, it's easy to lose touch, but I always cherish our time together." Sarah nodded. "Same here. We should make a point to do this more often, no matter how busy things get." "Agreed," Jane said with a smile. "Let's not wait so long for the next meetup." They made a pact to see each other more regularly, knowing that their friendship was worth prioritizing. The rest of the afternoon passed in a blur of conversation and laughter, both of them savoring the rare and precious time together. As they finally stood to leave, Jane felt a deep sense of contentment. "Thanks for today, Sarah. I really needed this." Me too, Sarah replied, giving Jane a warm hug. Let's not be strangers, okay? Definitely not, Jane said with a grin. See you soon, Sarah. With that, they parted ways, each heading back to their own busy lives. But the bond between them was stronger than ever, a reminder of the power of friendship and the importance of making time for the people who matter most.